Mm, two, two. What's up, everybody? Testing 1 2. It's been a long time. I'm doing a live stream. Check it out. Check 1 2. Look at that Bitcoin chart. The halving is coming. What's happening? I'm listening to this BIG. It's really good. AI. It's crazy. Sounds really good. But anyway, yeah. So what's up with this halving stuff? This is crazy. So Bitcoin halving is recurring, as you know. If you don't really know, I had to read through things and understand this. So if you're here for the first time and you're wondering what this is, basically, this roughly every 4 years or after about 210,000 blocks have been added to the Bitcoin blockchain. It's important. It's a clever mechanism basically designed to control the supply of Bitcoin, which inevitably, in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a YouTuber with some investments, but inevitably it drives it up. If you look at the chart from the past, you can see pre-halving, then after. So anyway, you see each time this occurs, the rewards paid to miners are cut in half. The gradual reduction ensures that the total supply of Bitcoin will never exceed 21 million. If that's the way I understand it. I slid a couple of side notes over here. So basically, it makes it more scarce. So this is the crazy, dope part, the awesome part. It's kind of like built-in scarcity feature. It's built in, so the supply decreases and the demand tends to go up. So if you're looking to put your money somewhere, I mean, if you're like me, you want to check this out and you want to invest in something, boom. There you go. What's up, yo-yo? I see you. I don't know how I sound. Is the music right? I'm here listening to Nas right now. One of my favorite bangers. Nas, Michael, and Quincy. One of the modern Nas songs that are just like, yeah, crazy. That's one of my favorites. And it won a Grammy. And I liked it before it won the Grammy. I thought it was something special. So I'm listening to that in the background. That's what I'm hearing. I don't want to hear myself. So you tell me if I sound good, my levels are right. I don't think the Nas is coming through in the headset. Yeah, I'm back. Yo, it's been crazy. It's been really crazy. Of course, I would love to be here like the old days. You could see this channel's not monetized. But if you do want to buy your boy a coffee, video description. I love Starbucks. And I got the stonk. So it looks like everybody hears me, but what's up, C? Hey, if you wonder where this art came from, that's out of my mind. Anyone could do it. As you know, there's Dolly too, but I created this in Bing. The Bing image generator I feel is better, and that's a Shiba Inu. I described it all. I wanted a 35mm style shot. But anyway, check out the chart. This is a good time. I mean, we all suffered through what was a crypto winter. I think we are obviously out of that now, and it looks like Bitcoin's coming back. And a lot of people didn't listen to me. I'm going to just drop this in here. I'm going to drop my own link in here. A lot of people, they don't find me, they don't listen to me. I'm not telling you to listen to me. I'm just saying this is what I did. I think this should be the right link. I predicted, I prognosticated, whatever you want to call it, with dedicated assurance that ASM would go up. I had this coin, and the ironic thing is, if you watch this video, you'll hear me talking. I don't know, but it did go up, and I did sell more than half of it at 16 cents. Yup, I made some bank here at 16 cents. Excuse me. Yo, believe me, I had a feeling it was gonna go up. I said one of these things, ASM.x coin went up like 2 weeks ago. I hit the sell button at 16 cents. It went up to like 18. Much to my surprise and delight, but I felt it. I knew it. I had it within myself. I said this probably is going to go up at some point, and it was like I had it for like 2.5 years, maybe 3. Honestly, I'd have to open up my Coinbase. I can't even tell you. But yo, check it out. The facts are all there, and you see the video there when I made it, where it was at. But I did buy it at 3. It was 0.003, and I sold it at 16. You do the math, pretty good. So a lot of people are sleeping, the bears are creeping, and they're going to be weeping because the halving of Bitcoin is going to drive things up. As you, a lot of people, this channel kind of, it got big with, it got big for a second until I stopped posting with Dogecoin, because at the time Dogecoin, you know, I started the channel, it was like 5 cents, and I was telling people, hey, this is not a bad investment if you got some pizza money, and then it blew up. It did really well. So a lot of people were like, you know, interested at the time. It was trending, so Google was pushing, the algorithm was pushing the channel. And yeah, I made some cool friends on here and people like that. And we all had a good time. We had these Dogecoin parties and it was really cool. If anybody's with me out there, if you could just tell me how my levels sound real quick. Let me just hit the mute. I'm just actually taking myself. Okay. I see there's music is low. I just turned it up a little. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just hanging out, nothing big. And just hoping, anticipating that this goes up. This I'm expecting this halving to drive Bitcoin over 60,000 per coin. I think it's gonna go up. It's gonna be really exciting because I think that Dogecoin is definitely gonna go up past, in my opinion, 10 cents. So it's just a really good time. Thank you, Yo-Yo. I appreciate you being there. Everybody, you know, I know you know me from the past on this channel, just having a good time, just watching this. I'm really debating, should I show my face or not? I might come out and start doing my face, but you know, there's a certain level of harassment that comes with YouTube. It's unfortunate. I've had experienced things that are just not pleasant. So I didn't want to associate my face with this channel. I'm not in it for the fame and stuff like that. It's just like this is not my thing. Yo, what's up? Not an alien. How you doing? What's going on? So anybody still holding Doge? I still have a portion of Dogecoin. I do. I still have some ASM. Somebody in Stock Twits was saying, "Oh, I'll never get another chance." I just gave my opinion. I said ASM's gonna go back up as it started going back up again. To me, honestly, it's just a ASM.x is just a gamble. It's just really, if you are looking for good investments, like again, I'm not a financial advisor. I would never say invest in something like this, ever. ETFs are good. Actually, VU, if you look at VU, is really good. I'm just putting this out there. Really, VU is it's a Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. If you look over time at VU, it's amazing. It's astounding. Actually, I know someone that knows someone. He's an older man, but he retired totally at, I think, like 62 years old. An older gentleman, and you know he deserves it and he said most of his account was stacked with VU, and with the way it went off for him, it helped him in his retirement, like quitting his day job, not working anymore, and chilling all day. It's crazy. So yeah, there's a lot of good opportunities out there. And I think the economy is going to come bouncing back for sure. We went through some hard times. Hello, Space. Good to see you back. Hope you can make some more streams. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I would really like to. I'm being honest. I would really like to. I work a lot. I have to make a certain amount of money each month because the missus wouldn't be happy. And I'll tell you what, I don't make it on YouTube. Let me tell you. I don't make it on YouTube. That's for sure. So I gotta. You know, I got several things I do on the side for different revenue streams, and YouTube is definitely, unfortunately, it's not one of them. It once was. I had multiple channels, but it's just not sustaining over a long period of time. And I would love to sit here and stream and have like some type of income that, you know, can allow me to stay here and do this. So I do this in my free time solely. At the time, like I said, Dogecoin was doing really well. I had a good part-time hustle, and at that time, I would do this and, you know, more often with the other job. But now, you know, it's a lot harder. I just save money, and I don't, you know, I just got to keep a certain amount of income coming, no matter how much I'm sitting on. Like I'm broke. That's the way I live. because you got to be smart with your money. You know, I've seen people living check to check, driving a Mercedes and ridiculousness, you know, riding around, going on elaborate vacations and stuff, and they're in debt. I couldn't sleep. I don't know how some people could do this. They got a $600 car payment. They got this and that. They got credit card debts from Macy's, whatever, Victoria's Secrets, whatever, all types of credit card debt, Bloomingdale's, and sorry, my mic was banging. And they're out there going on elaborate vacations. I think that's a very, very risky thing to do. You should pay off the debt and then go on the vacations. So I don't want to end up in that situation ever. I don't ever want to, you know, be poor. I grew up poor. I don't want to ever be in a situation where, you know, I got not a dime to my name, and I'm like working, doing whatever, and I'm living off that one, you know, check, and there's nothing behind it, and then I'm using my credit card and paying all the high interest rates and everything, just like burning money, like a APY of whatever. You're paying $100 a month, and you know the principal is like, let's say is like, you know, 140, and they're telling you, oh, if you pay this, and then it's like burning $100, and you're just paying $40 towards the principal. That's really irresponsible. It's crazy, and I've done this when I was like 22 years old. So I don't ever want to be in that situation again. So inevitably, when it comes to YouTube, it takes a lot of time, dedication to build a channel, and you really got to sit here every day. I can't do that at the moment. I just can't do it. So anyway, I was talking about the halving. I'm excited because I do have Bitcoins. I'm Bitcoin. I'm holding, you know, some of it, and I'm hoping that when this halving happens, it does pop up, and maybe I could sell some. Maybe like a portion, like 40%, you know, and then reinvest it into something else. Hold on, I gotta actually mute myself. I'm hearing an echo. Okay, it's me, Bender. What's up? But a different name. I remember you. What's up? Hey, Spot. It's good to see you. You know what? I'm gonna drop this link in StockTwits. I have a StockTwits account. You know, maybe we'll get more people here just to hang out, or whatever. You know, obviously, you know, the Google algorithm is not gonna drive this too much. I'm not a big YouTuber. Let's see, StockTwits. This channel is basically, it says 12,000 subscribers, but most of those subscribers are dead subscribers. It doesn't even matter. It's just the YouTube algorithm doesn't work like this, where you have subscribers and everyone watches, unfortunately. So I might as well have 0 subscribers. But the good news is, you all got the feed. Some people are here, so that's cool. I'm gonna just put live stream and put my own link in there, if I can find my own link to this. Well, here's my link. It's been so long. I'm not even playing. I can't even find my own link to this video because YouTube changed their interface here. So I'm looking. If anybody wants to drop my own link in here, I'll just grab it. I'll verify it though for sure. Let's see. Share. Okay, I have a share. So I'll hit it share. So I got my link. Okay, I do have my link. Good news. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. So if you could bear with me, I'm over here at StockTwits. I like to hang out in there, and a lot of bears in there are just not happy usually, especially when Dogecoin's going up, Bitcoin's going up, and things are looking really good. I get it. You know, some of these people, they're betting against it going up, and they want to have some profit as well. I don't want to see nobody lose money like that, and you know, I wish good on all, because you know, who wants to see negativity? And I like positivity and unity, and that's what the Dogecoin community was all about initially, and that drove me to it too. So that's why I really liked Dogecoin. But I'm gonna just pop this link in here real quick, because I do engage with people on here from time to time, and it's lagging a little bit. So, what is everybody packing? Oh, what's up, Arazo Polo 23? Hey man, I appreciate that. 100. I'm 3 years into Doge. I wait to listen to you, Stonks. Yo, seriously. I'm just like an investor. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I understand where you're coming from, because I did have success with Doge. I just, in my humble opinion, obviously it's going to go above where it's at right now. It's going to take some time, and I think the halving situation with Bitcoin it should drive it up. Nobody knows for sure, but Dogecoin is definitely famous now. When I first got into it, nobody ever heard of it. So now when I talk about it, everyone is, oh, I knew about that, because everyone wanted a piece of it when it popped up. And unfortunately, a lot of people bought and held and lost money because they bought it while it was so high. It's really hard to predict. And I'm dropping my link in here real quick, and I hope it's the right link. So I do think there's a lot of opportunity still. Of course, there is. Because Dogecoin definitely is super famous. It definitely is. But, a coin being famous or infamous, does that drive it? Not necessarily, but in this case, I'm still noticing Dogecoin does act right, meaning it goes up for the positive, usually when Bitcoin starts to rise and the other cryptos and altcoins start to go up. Doge is one of them. It's name brand recognition through Elon Musk back in the day helped propel it to where it got and where it inevitably is right now where it sits. I think if it was never mentioned and pushed so much, it wouldn't be this high where it's at right now, of course. Okay, let me just put live. I'm typing in stock twits right now. Come hang having is coming. Okay, I'll just put that in there real quick. See what happens. Maybe get some people chilling here. Yeah, so definitely, this is all good. Let's see, all-time high. He said, "What's up, JM?" For a hot minute here, hey, I got 9 viewers. Amazing. This channel once had, I remember one time I had over 1,000 in one live stream. It was insane. See, that would help me, honestly. If I got more watch time and the channel did get monetized again, and I made a little change on the side, it would definitely help me come back, But I'm, honestly, the algorithm, I think when things are monetized here, it definitely helps. The algorithm pushes it a little more, I think, because YouTube gets a cut. So that's how everything goes in the YouTube ecosystem. Obviously, I'm not doing this for money and a living, because I would have stayed here from the get-go. I would have stayed, but inevitably I said, oh, I was, thankfully, because all the generous supporters at the time were giving me super chats. I bought a new computer back then, 2021, I think it was, and I got some funds, but I couldn't justify staying here every day. I had to go out and still work, and grind. Not rich. Honestly, even if I was, I would still act like I didn't have that money, and I would still be out there hustling and working and doing whatever, because it's not my personality to sit and just not do anything. Dr. Paula's Network, what's up? Hey, Space Dongs, good seeing you online. Likewise, I appreciate that. I'm glad you're a long-term subscriber. There's no doubt about it. There's no way you would have found me. Hey, thank you. I gotta check Dr. Paula's Network out, see what that's about. Hey, everyone. Can you please explain halving? Thanks. Well, if you rewind this at the beginning, I was trying to explain it in a very easy terms. So basically, okay, how do I just say this again? Okay, so basically, the halving is a recurrent event, right? It happens, it has happened in the past, and it happens roughly every 4 years. So basically, just cutting to the chase, I was trying to explain this to my friend who didn't understand at all, and I had to read and research to try to grasp the idea of what it is. Well, it's just a mechanism designed to control the supply of Bitcoin. So every time the halving occurs, you get Jedi powers. No, I'm joking. Each time this event occurs, the rewards paid to miners are cut in half. So the gradual reduction of, Bitcoin ensures that the total supply of Bitcoin, they're giving the miners a less of cut in rewards. So Bitcoin should never exceed 20, 21 million, according to what I see. Um, is there a lot of misinformation out there? Sure. Do a lot of people don't know what they're talking about? Absolutely. Have I been wrong in the past about things? Absolutely. But basically, it's just this halving event. 21 million bitcoins being mined, with no more bitcoins being generated after the final halving event. So it's just making it more scarce, which is a good thing, because at the rate Bitcoin scarcity goes up, it drives up demand, right? So consequently, it increases the price. It's just that simple. So if you look at the chart from Bitcoin in the past, there's actually people that highlighted and made charts, and you can open it up yourself and look at the charts in the past, and you can see that this definitely did result, from what I'm seeing, in some type of Bitcoin jump, in a pump, if you will. Estevan, yep. Velez, what's up? Since 2021. Where's the Mars water at? Angel Castro. Yeah, I know. You're definitely... That's what's up. Oh, yo. Mars water, still drinking it, as a matter of fact. Because I'm talking. I blew out my voice back then. I remember I literally had to go offline when this channel was booming, because Doge was going up so incredibly fast. And some people thought I was like some guru or something, but I was always kept it real, didn't I? I was just like, no, I just got in on this, and I just had a feeling about it, and I bought it really low initially, and when it was not famous. That is Dogecoin. So people got excited, and the channel and the algorithms pushed it. Let me just take my sip. That's straight Mars water right there. So I don't have the personality of a scammer. I used to say back in the day, those channels, I don't know, I can only speak for myself. I would say if anybody's trying to sell you Bitcoin on a YouTuber, watch out. I didn't want to say names. These people are crazy. They be suing each other and all types of... I was just saying, listen, there's one guy, he literally made a coin without saying any names, and then more than one, from what I understand. They drove it up, and then they pulled the rug on their own viewers and made a ton of money. I don't know how you could do this to people. You got to be a heartless, you disgusting thief. I don't know how. This is it's crazy to me. I don't even know how the SEC don't come after these people. Maybe they will. I don't know. These are just crazy white collar alleged crimes. Okay, I didn't say anybody's names or not like that, but there's a lot of shady activity. I'm just an investor. I'm just like you, and I'm looking at the charts here, and I'm having a good time. And Bitcoin, like, I noticed any coin really a lot, but even in stocks, like Bitcoin, like right now is 51,759 or whatever. It's going down. This happens, it's gonna go back up, and then the bears start coming out on these forums. Oh, it literally drops, like, even when Bitcoin drops like $700. Let's say today it goes down to 50 or 50, 50-ish. It's gonna go back up to 51, 52 for sure. It's gonna go right back up. There's a lot of whales making a lot of money. They got capital. If you got money like that, imagine you just you got $1 million sitting around. You throw it in at 50. You're still making good bank when it goes back up to 51, 55. These people, they just know how to do things. Things are manipulated, but listen, I'm a long-term cat. I'm just reading some comments here. People did all kinds of crazy stuff during the pandemic. Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, that was a really rough time for all of us. Hopefully we don't have to go through anything like that in our lifetime again. But yeah, so I still have Dogecoin. I'm gonna look at Doge, the forum right now on Doge. Dogecoin is like, it's at 8 cents, but if you think about it, that's not really bad. Yeah, it was up so high back in the day, but if you look at the overall chart of Dogecoin, it's been holding healthy over 5 cents. It's been, realistically, if you're looking at it in the long term, like if you have a disposable income and you have money that you're not worried about, like I always said, you got money sitting around and you're going to Starbucks and stuff and you're tipping, why not, get into a meme that you like. Dogecoin happens to be, in my opinion, if you have the money, just my opinion, I'm not telling anyone what to do. I believe it's going to be over 16 cents again. I believe it's going over 10 cents for sure. Probably off of the back of Bitcoin, which tends to drive a lot of the coins up. And I don't know if Elon Musk has the voice. I mean, he has the voice, but I don't know if his tweets about Doge, if hold as much. They're definitely valuable, but I don't know if they're gonna perform like they did in the past. Once upon a time, when it was like 0 and 2 and 3 and 4 5 cents, Elon Musk would say something about it. It would go up significantly. Like it would really reach all-time highs back then. Realistic expectations of Doge run 50 cents before massive dip. Esteban says, right? I'm saying that right. There's a director I worked with, Esteban. You are not him, right? I'm just double checking here. That would be crazy because I see your photo. All right, do you direct, Velas? Do you direct any films or anything? Are you a director? Anyway, just off topic for a second. You never know who's watching. Because if that's the case, we need to chat. Because you know me. Anyway, so let's see. What else? I think that anything's possible in the future. Anything, honestly, with crypto, let's be straight. Anything's possible. Remember they were saying AMC? Let's just revisit AMC for a hot minute. Where I didn't make any fans. I had my AMC investment on screen. I had a nice profit going. AMC jumped up to levels where very lucky people invested a lot. They became multimillionaires. Others benefited greatly from the rise of AMC. So I'm looking at the chart right now where AMC's at $4.83 at this moment. But I just want to say I didn't make friends, put it that way, when the whole ape revolution was going on with AMC. Because your boy came on here and had to speak what I thought. I was like, you know what? I had it. I had a good at that point in time gain on it, but I didn't sell it. I was just invested because I like movie theaters. I was enjoying the bump. This is back in 2021. So I literally came out and said, hey, this is ridiculous. This 100,000 AMC is going to 100. It's squeezing. They had these cats on Fox News, these YouTubers that are hot, the trending channels, and anything's possible. Anything. We're going to see a violent jump. I was like, I came out and said, hey, AMC, you're lucky if this thing hits 500 share. 1,000 a share. 1,000 is ridiculous. I go, that's not going to happen. 1,000 a share, ridiculous. And what do I know, right? What do I know? Of course, that didn't happen. And the insults, the personal harassment, the messages that I got that I didn't really share, threats, attack. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. So, I'm like, hey, why do I want to show my face on this channel? Just for stating my opinion. I think this is AMC going to 1,000 is just a lie. It's just preposterous. And I'm not even like some stock expert. I mean, come on. I mean, just common sense. Common sense. They were driving it up. And then you had all these dudes talking about this. And, if you tend to say that, and then your channel will start to get more popular, thus more revenue, thus more sponsorships. I couldn't give a damn. Straight up. I couldn't give a damn. And that's the truth. That's why I said it. I came out and said, this is ridiculous. As much as I wanted it to go up, and I called AMC Movie Theater because I wanted to see it do well, but I was just being realistic. Realistic doesn't sell. It's like being a UFO expert, and saying like, oh, you're a debunker? The debunkers are never popular, but the UFO guys that are saying aliens just landed in California in your backyard and walking around, they're the big people in the UFO world making all the money. They're selling these fake stories and making a ton of money. It's the same thing to me. So you're not going to be the popular person for saying, yo, AMC is not going to hit 1,000. Wake up, stop. Instead, you get harassment. Oh my God. I couldn't make this stuff up. But hey, this is just the world we live in. So someone said, okay, yeah. Velez, Doge is being left behind ATM comparison to others like Bitcoin Link. You know, I was up at, where was I? MSNBC Studios, and they had a Bitcoin machine straight up right next to the lunchroom. Bitcoin. They have a Bitcoin ATM sitting right there. Yup. Crazy. Face stonks. What's up? Yeah, I'm just checking his charts out. Look at Bitcoin. Look at his dip, and then it's gonna rip. I'm very curious because I really, you know, when this halving is about to happen here, is it gonna jump? Some are saying, some experts, I could read the articles, but honestly, it's just exhausting. So, some experts are saying, let me just look, you don't quote me wrong here. Some experts are saying 150,000 is going to go to Bitcoin upon the halving or right after it. I'm not so sure. Bitcoin halving 2024. Okay, I'm not a mathematician, but there's some experts that are saying a lot of things. Experts have said a lot of things, making me think they're not experts, especially when these experts get it wrong so often. I start to question everything. Jim Cramer is one of them, by the way. Bitcoin remains on track for 100K by year's end. Okay, that's very realistic. Okay, I could say yes, in my common sense opinion. Can Bitcoin reach 100K by the end of 2024? The next catalyst. I'm reading a quote here from CoinDesk. Wrote the bank. Something blah blah blah. Let me just cut to it here. We think the number of spot ETFs will now be approved in Q1 2024 for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, paving the way for institutional investment. So important, because once you get these big banks in, hey, things are going to look really good. So a lot of these experts are saying 150,000, 100,000 ish. Crypto, well, let's see, there's also a chance that the cryptocurrency will climb to the 100,000 mark before the end of the year. The bank said we now expect more price upside to materialize before the halving than we previously did. I wish they would have called the halving something like the awesome moment or something. The halving. It's such a dreary word for me. But anyway, something, you know, call it, you know, the Jedi moment. Anyway, this suggests risk that the USD 100,000 level could be reached before the end of 2024. I could see it jumping up. Listen, Dogecoin jumped to, it was close to 70 cents, remember? So imagine what Bitcoin could do. Because make no mistake, Bitcoin is the king of every coin. It's just the number one crypto, the first crypto. So I'd love to know who really invented it. Some people say Elon Musk. Some people say Jack Dorsey. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe one of my favorite actors, Denzel Washington, created it for all I know. But anyway, what's up? Peiho Bo, what's up? The man, the myth, the legend. Let me see if my audio levels are right. Yeah, so I'm trying to be more laid back in my live streams here because I was talking and blowing my voice out back in the day. Unfortunately, I'm just reading some comments here. Yeah, so anyway, I just wish really good and hope everyone does well. But I think that Bitcoin, I would bet on it. I mean, I am because I'm invested in it. Is definitely, yeah, Training Day it's my favorite. I think is one of my, that and Malcolm X, Spike Lee, amazing. I mean, Denzel Washington he's just one of these actors that are just once in a generation, you know. I mean, he's so amazing. Anyway, so going back to this, I think that this is definitely realistic. I think that Bitcoin's definitely going to shoot over 60,000 and should reach. I anticipate and I expect and I hope, that's why I'm invested in it, it reaches all-time highs. Kathy Wood, however, she was right about some things, definitely about Tesla. Kathy Wood has a huge prediction. she says Bitcoin will be over. Get ready for this, which is crazy to me. But she says, ARK Invest CEO Kathy Wood said on CNBC Thursday, I don't know when this Thursday was, but it was in 2024 article, that Bitcoin would reach, get ready, drum roll, get ready. What do you think? What do you think she said? By 2030. I mean, that's not too far away. That's only a couple of years away. That goes by quick. Is it 100,000? 200,000? Okay, let's go right to it. She said it could reach 1.5 million. By the, my laughing is my general reaction. You know I don't believe it. I wish. Anyway, she thinks it's going to reach 1.5 million by 2030. Damn. That is a bullish scenario. In a bullish scenario, her estimates, I'm sure she has an estimate and reason why. She says from the it's up from the previous price prediction where she said it would go to 1 million. I would love for this to happen. It would change lives. It would change my life. It would change a lot of lives if I don't sell before that. That's a very, very... So you could see this article. I want to give a shout out to coindesk.com. So that's where I got this article from. I could put it on screen. I'm so set up so poorly here that I can't even share my screen, which probably would be a good idea. Give us an old rap song stonks. Oh, you want me to kick a verse? Right now, I would like to, but I need to put a beat in the background. I got to get into the freestyle mindset. Why don't you play some of the themes I used to play with Dogecoin? You don't hear it in the back? Wait, is it not playing? Hold up, because this is what I used to play. Yeah, this is Heaven and Hell, Jeremy Blake, royalty-free music right there. There it is. Yeah. I turned it up a touch. So basically, I'm hanging out and just checking this out. Oh, I have another photo. Check this out. This is created with image generator Bing. It's really dope. You can play with it. You can come up with some really good stuff if you really get good prompts. So I made that for today, previous to going in here. Hold on, I got some questions. I gotta click off this. Someone wants to know, what do I think of a VeChain? I really, you know what? There's so much stuff out there. I don't even know. I gotta look at it. I don't like just saying something about anything without getting into what it is first and how it operates. Because I don't want to, I gotta look into it. So, Baybo, I will look into it. I'm actually looking right now. So what is VeChain? Yeah, I gotta do some research on it. I'm sorry, I'm not giving you an answer right away. Yeah, I gotta do some research on it. So right now, I also have, which I believe is really good. Let me go to one of my portfolio thingies here. So okay, I talked about VOO. It's very expensive. I get it. I understand. Like, some people may be listening, might be college students and stuff like that. So they're more attracted to like a Dogecoin, where, hey, what can I get for pizza money? Whereas VOO is more expensive, and VTI is really good. VTI is the Vanguard Total Stock Market. Now look, but I'm just saying, I'm putting this out there. If you look at it over time, it usually goes like 10% yearly. It's really good. It's safe, but it's expensive. You know, these are like retirement stocks, but they always go up. If there's a dip, they recover and they go up. So VTI is really good. It's got amazing stocks in it. It's got all the great blue chip stocks. But I have also dabbled in other things where I lost on like a ZOM, because I enjoy animals. I like animals, and they try to help animals, and that's a whole nother Zamedica Corp. So anyway, the veterinarians, medicines and stuff to help animals, and I'm hoping they develop something that does really well, and I'm holding on to those shares as well, and they're very cheap right now. So you have your blue chips, you have like your Teslas, Starbucks. If you've been listening to me for years, you know I'm a big Starbucks. I love Starbucks. Plus Starbucks has a great dividend. Starbucks dividend right now in February 2024 is nice. It's a nice, it's not $1, but now it's 0.57. See, I didn't even know, I thought it was 54 or something. It's 57 USD. So if you have enough Starbucks shares and you enjoy Starbucks, you use your divs, or you roll them back over into it, or whatever you want to do, and you have enough to pay for a coffee. If you got like a couple shares, a decent amount, it will pay for a coffee, or 2 or 3 or 4. So there's a lot of opportunities out there. What times do you get on live? Elvin, what's up? Yo, this is my first actually time on live for a long time. So I really have no set schedule. As you can see by this dead channel, I haven't uploaded in months. So I'm not consistent. And of course, YouTube, if you're not consistent on YouTube, unless you are like a Mr. Beast or something, or a really big YouTuber that presents a video once a month, you're not going to do well. So there is no consistent times, because this is all my free time. I'm not making any money from this. It's my time just talking and hanging out, which I felt like, I want to do a good stream, talk to hey, give me a like if you can, talk to some people from the past and see what happens out there. And it's just purely for enjoyment. So I don't have a set schedule at the moment. Yeah, I would like to. Honestly, you think I wouldn't love going on here and some of these dudes are making like $1,000 every time they live stream. That would be great. That's a fantasy at this point in time. When you're generating revenue doing something like this, you could come back to it again and again. Unfortunately, I gotta do this over again. So for me to build an audience again, an audience that actually watches, I would have to do this a lot. And then, I have to fit into my schedule. Unfortunately, I don't have the time these days to do that. I have to work. So when you have to work in other places, you can't sit on YouTube and do this. Yeah, I thought about it, like firing up my phone, chilling while I'm out in the car or whatever, and just doing a quick live stream, but we'll see. But anyway, I just want to say, I'm going to go on record, because I like to leave a record. Bitcoin's going to go over 55. It's going to shoot up to 60 something. I'm going to keep my expectations low for the halving. I'm going to say it's going to go up. And then Dogecoin, I believe, is going to follow with a 10 plus, I don't know where, 10 to 15 cents per coin. And that time. See, it's timing. And then there's going to be pullback. In my opinion, there's going to be pullback. But these banks adopting it will have a lot to do with it. These ETFs coming with the banks could definitely drive up Bitcoin. Yeah, so I love the way the algorithm is pushing my video, though. I have 2 people watching. But anyway, I just want to say it was a real pleasure being here today, chilling. Let me just see something real quick. I'm going into StockTwits before I log off here. I'm looking at Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin was going down. It was like at 800. Some people see that and they're probably really sweating it out. And they're like, I got to sell. Because maybe they got it at a certain price range and they were like, let me just make some money real quick. There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's a lot of reasons, emotions, why people get caught up in this. I have no emotions with this investment. I have an expectation that it's going to dart up to over 60,000 and an all-time high, hopefully. And that's why I'm holding it. And that's it. I think so, Elvin. I'm hoping. I'm going to just see what happens with the halving for Bitcoin. And when the halving happens, I'm hoping that it definitely goes over 60. Way above my average, which is, really nice to see. And I'm just hoping this all works out. I've been holding on it for over a year, well over years now. So I don't have to pay the extra hard taxes in my state. that if you sell the crypto within like a few months, you're really looking at 50% or something. Taxes, it's crazy. So it really hit you. Anyway, I'll stick around, so people are coming in, so why not? What's up, it's your boy Space Dogs, and I'm back. Whatever I want to do, I don't want to rhyme the word back with the obvious word, because it's so corny to me. I'm back for a hot minute. It's like Lotto, you got to be in it to win it. Are you an investor in stonks? Are you an investor in crypto? What do you like? Anybody, any whales out there? Anybody invested in like Bitcoin? Do you have multiple coins? Anybody here? What are you packing? What are you stacking? Do you have Doge? Doge? Let me write in here. Do you have Doge or Bitcoin? What are you packing? So I got ASM still. Oh, by the way, I said it earlier in the video. I can't help myself. I gotta, because I predicted the future. Again, if you just watch this video and the significant gains that were made for me here, check it out. I made a video about ASM.x. Nobody was listening. And it popped so high. My average was 3. I sold most at 16. I'm still stacking and packing some because I think it's gonna go back up, and then maybe I'll resell it. But I'm just saying, it was, for me, it was just a happy investment, a gamble. It was like playing a lotto. But I felt in my heart of hearts it was gonna go up. So I put ASM.x will go up in 2024 and you'll miss the boat. Yo, I got in it at 0.003. It went up to a full 18 cents or something recently, and I sold it at 16. People, I'm just saying. Don't listen to me. Listen to your gut feeling. But it was a lot. It wasn't on people's radar, for real. I sat there with it for 2 years holding this thing. Never sold it. I'm still rocking with dogecoins. Now, Yo-Yo, if you want to disclose, that's up to you. Are you above your average? Or are you below your average on Dogecoin? I hope you're above your average. You don't have to tell me. I was just saying, because I believe, like, depending on how low you are, that you will recover your initial investment. Let's see where Doge is at this minute. Dogecoin is still dope. I love it. I just love it. So Dogecoin's almost at 9 cents. I think it's going to a bump will materialize at some point. Because people are going to have more disposable income. People are going to have more money to put into it. And especially, I would say, younger people are onto this. The younger generation, the college students, people like this, Doge is more attractive, obviously, because it's very famous and because it's cheap. Okay? So it's more of an achievement to put money into Doge for them than Bitcoin. Because who the heck has 50 grand plus sitting around? They want to hold Dogecoin and get it at 8 cents. We've been here before. So anyway, with Doge, I still hold it. I sold definitely some at a profit. I cannot tell a lie. And I said that back in the day. So I do have thousands and thousands of Doge that I could have sold and made more money, but I'm chilling with it. I'm good. Because I like talking about Doge and I like being in the community, so I always think I'll keep some. Honestly, if Doge bounced down to like 3 cents again, oh yeah, you know it. I'm telling you, I would definitely get more, and more than pizza money. I would put some in there, you know, maybe like, you know, Dom Perignon, Cristal bottle, and a Bloomingdale shopping spree amount of money into Doge if it goes down to 3 cents. You know, somewhere there, because it's definitely going to go back up above that. Just my opinion, not a financial advisor. Don't get mad at me and don't try to sue me. Because I'm just a YouTuber that's talking about cryptos and stocks. You'll be surprised what goes on. Like I said, I had this AMC and I'm beneath water in it. And I knew that was going to happen. I saw it going down. I could have sold it, but I wanted to be a part of it. So I was calling out these people that were lying about AMC straight up. They were lying for as it was flying and trying to pretend it was going to 100,000, even 50 or 40,000, 10,000 a share is a joke. You got to be kidding me. I have a story about AMC. I don't know if I should share it for a video. I knew someone that watched someone become an AMC millionaire in front of them and quit their job. A hilarious story. I think maybe I'll just make a story time on that. Maybe that will be something people will be interested in and not a live stream. Story time. This is what happened. A third party, not using real names, but something that legitimately happened because I trusted the guy and it was totally true because he was telling the story on a job site and someone there verifying it. Like, oh yeah, I remember when he did that. Dude became a millionaire at his job. I'll give a quick version of it. Dude had so much AMC, he quit his job and turned to like the people he hated at the job. I said, I always hated you. I always disliked you. Started cursing at them and walked off his job. And I'm a millionaire now, all because of AMC. So millionaires were made. 6 mil, what's up, Space Tonks? We back. I remember last bull run when I watched your videos. Good to see you back. That's a good sign. Laugh out loud. Hey, it's good to see you too. And you probably super chatted me back then. I think you did. Unfortunately, you can't do that now. Those were the great days, and I was so appreciative of all of the people back then, the super chatting. This channel is demonetized, meaning YouTube said this guy doesn't put out videos, he gets no viewership, and he's not worth monetizing. So that's what YouTube did to me a long time ago on this channel. Because, hey, you know, YouTube will push when the channel's monetized again. So if I do want to monetize this, I need 4,000 hours watch time. So if you want to help your boy get watch time, if you kindly will like, share, because let me tell you, if I do get this channel monetized again, I will sit and pull over in a car and make some more videos, because I'll see, oh, this is an opportunity to make a little more revenue stream on the side of what else I'm doing. Okay? I remember looking at my Doge account here on this channel, and you all saw it, thousands and thousands of dollars, and I was telling you all proudly that I drive a 2019 Carvana delivered used Kia Rio. Guess what? I still drive that car. When people are flexing that I personally know, Mercedes, BMWs, hey, nothing wrong with that, but they're in debt. I'm not. I own the car. I bought the car straight out, low mileage, delivered to the house during the pandemic in 2020, driving around with that, with all that Doge and all that, you know, could have went out and did that, bought a brand new car. Nope, not having it. I didn't do it. A car for me, safe airbags, is just to get to point A, point B, and or work in it. You know what I'm saying? I've done Uber Eats. I'm not gonna lie. I got a side hustles going. I could be sitting on all that and still work other jobs and still be humble and still, you know, people have a perception. You know, it's funny in life. Let me just share this. It's funny in life how people have a perception of me. I went into some place one day and I delivered Uber Eats food. And I was waiting and talking to the guy, and he's like, oh man, every little bit counts, right? He's like, you're probably on hard times. And I'm like, don't judge a book by its cover. And he's like, what do you mean? I go, well, you know, I'm not living check to check. I have no debts. I'm doing this just because it's another revenue stream. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He didn't understand where I was coming from. So I was like, just, you know, you're doing you. Just don't make assumptions about other people. Anyway, so it's always good to be humble no matter what. It's always good to see other people doing good. Positivity, unity, karma, you know, good karma, of course. I like to subscribe to all these things. I like to see people do good. I'm not a hater. But unfortunately, like I said, back in the day, when I did come out and talk about AMC, you know, this is ridiculous, because people saw on the screen, I guess I showed from what I remember, that I was in the positive, and I'm like, yo, to see someone, a bull, and AMC was having a bull run, and I'm talking about, oh, I like movie theaters. I want to keep theaters open, the theater experience. I'm an artsy guy. I work in the industry. I'm like, yo, I want to see movie theaters do well, and then someone like myself coming out saying, yo, these apes are lying. 100,000, these channels, they're making this up. It's never going to go to 100,000 a share. This is ridiculous. This is preposterous. Even 10 grand a share of, 5 grand, that ain't going to happen. These squeeze and all these names and all this spin. And yo, I was getting harassed, yo. It was crazy. It was crazy. Anyway, whatever, just coming out speaking reality, it's just like, yo, yeah, sure, it could have went to 500, do a game, but thousands a share? I was like, this is just nonsense talk. Nonsense to drive channels, to make more people click and view, and then, people got mad at me that were invested because they're like, oh, this dude's saying this, and he's got a bear account too, and he's showing it, and people were not happy because they thought somehow it was going to hurt the stonk and drop it. But I was just being realistic. So, unfortunately, no one's going to shut me up. I'm going to speak my mind and be true to myself. I don't care. So that's where I'm coming from. But being realistic, I'm saying Dogecoin, 10, 15 cents up, Scott, anything's possible. It's crypto. Being realistic, Bitcoin, 100,000, that's very realistic to me. Kathy Wood says, I don't sleep on Kathy Wood. Let me tell you, this Kathy Wood from ARK Invest, you could go look it up. When Tesla was like 200, 300 a share or something like that, she was like, yo, this is going to be like 4,000 per share. Everything she said was pretty on point. So when Kathy Wood gets up here publicly, now she's upping it up, saying Bitcoin, she could see it's 1.5 million. It's funny to me, but because it's so quick. I don't, if I had to guess, I don't think that's going to happen. I would be more likely to say 250 grand, but she's very bullish. So I'm not sleeping. I have one eye open, and I pray and hope and I wish that for a lot of you, because if that happened, where Dogecoin's going to be, and other crypto that's altcoins that are famous are going to go do pretty good, I think, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. Who knows? I don't know. I'm looking for 60,000 plus halving moment, the Jedi mind trick moment. So I'm happy with the all-time high. I'm happy if Bitcoin, 80,000, that's going to be big. So I'm just hoping for that. So I'm swinging the screen around here. So which pick do you like better? I like this one, I think, with the Bitcoin and the Doge. It says Doge on the spacesuit. Check that out. That's pretty dope. I like this one right here. It's got the Doge. Check that out. Boom. It wrote it. The AI figured it out. The prompt was right, and it went right in there. It's like an emblem right on the spacesuit. I'm trying to see what it says on the arm. So I described the prompt was something like 35 millimeter photo of a Shiba Inu in a spacesuit that says Doge on it, with a spacecraft in the background and a Bitcoin in the sand, in the moon dust. Something like that I wrote, and it provided this. It came up with that. So here's the halving expected on April 2024. The block reward will be reduced from 6.25 Bitcoin per block to 3.125 Bitcoin per block. If you don't understand what that means, it means Bitcoin is going to be more scarce. If you don't know what that means, it's going to be a lot less of it. A lot less means a moment where, am I reading this wrong? Bitcoin should go up. It's more scarce. The scarcity should make a big moment here that a lot of players, a lot of people invested in, are interested in. That's why it went slowly from 40 to 50, and it's up so big this year alone, Bitcoin. I have 24 million of Shiba Inu coins. Whoa! Yo, good luck. Yo, 103. 24 million. You know what? Hey, I don't blame you. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I have Shiba Inu too, and I don't even know how much I have, and I'm not near my portfolio right now. I have to open it up and everything and look at how much I have in there. But I do have a lot. So we'll see what happens. You know, look, for real, Yo-Yo Queen, if ASMX went up, why not? Why not Shiba Inu as well? Like big. But this is crazy that if you look at where this ASMX was and you look at the jump that it made quietly, not a lot of people are talking about it in the real world, which is good, because something like Shiba Inu now is being talked about. When I say in the real world, in my life experience, walking around the city, chilling, whatever, going out, you say Doge, you say Shiba Inu, people are talking about it. ASM.x, nobody's talking about that. And when it went up to 16, there was a moment there where it could have kept going, and then people were talking about it. Average people that are doing like light trades with Robinhood accounts, usually, that are invested in things, will hear about it. Then things start to really take off. But that's kind of bad, because then you know, oh, it got to a high, it became mainstream, and now it's going to go low again. So that didn't happen with ASM.x yet. So I might get a whole bunch more. I'm hoping it goes down more again so I can grab more of it, and then it maybe possibly ASMX I'm talking about will become mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So then if people are talking about it, that means, oh, ASMX must have went to 25 cents, 30 cents, and people are, oh, now you got your Uber driver telling you about it. Oh yeah, this ASMX, I got in on it at 28, but now unfortunately it's 20 cents. That's because, you know, everybody's starting to dump it. Everyone got in on the boom when it mooned. So a lot of that is actually going on, and you got to pay attention to that as well. So good luck, Yo-Yo Queen, with that. Thanks for still being a part of this community. It's very small, but things could change here. Like if I did keep a constant upload thing, the thing that would change would be like I go on screen and start to show my portfolio of Doge again, or even something like ASMX, and it skyrockets, right? You get a certain amount of people, you know, it's just human, you know, it's just human behavior. They say, oh, this guy's doing good, this channel, look at he did. He got this at 3 cents and now it's 25 cents. This is all hypothetical, but it's still what happened to this channel to begin with, why I got 12,000 subscribers like 2-3 months real quick. And then people jump on the channel, you know, because of that. Oh, you know, he must know something that we don't know, or I don't know. But usually, you know, at that point in time, it's too late, because when it becomes mainstream, it will go back down, and then you miss that moment, and then you're in high, and now you're stuck holding a bag. But we'll see what happens. Anything is possible. I think there's a huge moment for Bitcoin here again, which I think that will launch Dogecoin back up to a certain degree. Will it be as huge as last time? Probably not. It's slow and steady. But if you look at Doge, it's healthy. It's been sticking around, you know, 7-8 cents. So I see that as a healthy thing here at this point in time, in my opinion. It's been hanging around here at, let's see, it's been, you know, it hasn't been, as you know, because you've been holding Dogecoin for a while, it never went under really low numbers again, under a penny, of course. It's been hanging a few cents for a while here. I'm trying to get the chart, I'm trying to pull it up, and it's lagging because the stream is holding up I don't know, what's up? I got Verizon now, this should be popping. Should be no problems like I used to have when the ticker used to freeze. I was running on such a low, bad local cable, it was awful. And I got rid of that service for Verizon. But anyway, so, you know, Doge hasn't been sinking like to 2 cents at really scary lows, you know? Doge chart. I gotta get it up on Google here. So if you look at Dogecoin, it's been hanging around, it's been hanging at a good couple cents, which is really good in the last year. A whole year of this. Actually, from its giant jump from back in 2021, it stayed above water here, above 5 cents, which is really good. So that's a good sign. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to take off, and we're going to have another moment here where it should go to hopefully the teens. I'm believing that. I believe that it's going to go to the teens, in my humble opinion. Again, at some point. I like the new hearts. I'm just doing this right here because it's been a long time, and the last time I was live streaming, this wasn't here. But anyway, I'm gonna bounce out of here. It's been real. 100K Doge. Yeah, okay, I hope so. But we know that's funny. Hopefully, honestly, $1 Doge. $1. That's what I want. So with that being said, it's your boy Space Donks. Stay hydrated, drink your Mars water. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna give no outro. I'm gonna just end this stream. And I hope all your dreams come true. Stay positive, stay focused, keep goal orientated, and keep working on your dreams and yourself and your productivity and just being an overall positive person, because that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be out. I wish you all well. I'm out. Peace.